They quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the hot girls yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the front yard yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the hot girls. Bring them out, bring them out. Oh!
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Atlanta Falcons.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
Like this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And that is incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
Running for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Viking 18. 60 Bobcats.
From the gun, here is Penix. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Atlanta.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A modest game, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 6 go.
From the gun, it's Penix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's going to be third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Quick throw here is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On second down, here's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And third down coming up. Here's Penix. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. To the pylon, he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
Falcons 7, Raiders 0. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game. 3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Vegas.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs.
And he's in! Ashton Genty, touchdown Vegas.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. The carry on Richardson there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's 3rd and 7. To throw is Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 41. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
A loss of 2.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He throws right side, down the field, and it is brought in. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
70 Lions!
They'll throw. It's Penix. To the goal line and in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Raiders 7. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Xavier Watts on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. Down the sideline, past the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Raiders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
19-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
At the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
On second down, Penix. Quick throw, taken in. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And here's Dijon. Still keeping the Flakes moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 60.
Throwing is Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Atlanta.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Forced out wide. He's got it at the 7, and he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm, being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Falcons have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Run out of the gun for Genty. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Cordell Flott is there on the tackle.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
5. Second and 5. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and
2. From the gun, it's Gino. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Penix. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. Third and 7. Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. if the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
A run. Gentile. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down. Back at the 5. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's into the hands of Horton. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Las Vegas.
There we go.
On play action, Smith. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete. Jonte Thornton was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and we'll be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
At the 46-yard line.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. Oh, man, open downfield is Horton. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Let's go now.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
4. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And he'll give it up on the pitch. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he's in. Jonte Thornton. Touchdown Raiders. His 4th 4th TD grab of the season. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Here comes a return from the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Out of the pistol run with Genty. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
There we go.
In motion, Besh. Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. We'll try to set up the screen to Genty. Still going. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders go up by 7. 28-21. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll manage to get to the 33. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Penix on 3rd down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Here we go.
On first down is Smith. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway. And now you want to get off to a fast start. Generate it.
He will score again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Here's Genty. Good blocking to the 15. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This will be returned from the 6. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Forced out wide, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, here is Penix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Again, it's Penix. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
To throw again, it's Penix. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Run right up the gut with Genty. Inside the 25. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara. Players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game.
Makes the score Raiders 49, Falcons 21.
It's not enough. You sell it, but it's not enough.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
I get on it. If somebody got to do it, I'm in. If somebody got to do it, I take the G. Watch him do it.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. This throw pulled in by Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Sack! 19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hut, hut.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Throwing is Penix. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Into space. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Raiders. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
The kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 56, Falcons 21.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
We'll go play action now with Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. 4th down, and here's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down. Moving outside the pocket. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be 3rd down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another.
And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Ashton Genty, touchdown Las Vegas. And with that, NFL history, that's the record. 7 touchdowns in one game. Carlson now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders stretch things out even further. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. From the 6, here comes a return.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 49.
The 6-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood.
Oh, the ball's out. One of the Raiders has got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Room to run past the 15. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
It's a gain of 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Genty. And he will pick it up. Let's give him a first down up to the 37-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Keep it on the ground with Genty, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
At the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, it is third and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. Gino to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
On the set.
Plant. It's Penix. That's caught. Right side. It's London. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
And the Falcons first down.
On first down, it's Penix. Open man downfield. That's London. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Hawks, set.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up second and 9.
On second down, here's Penix. Throw on the run is complete. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
And a lefty Penix on first down. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Second and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix.
6-yard line.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now Penix and the Falcons will line it up and go for two.
The Falcons will.
Penix going to throw again. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit.
27.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. And that's they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.